Hey, Rick. Anyway, that's where we're at. That's a really, really nice ball of goo right there. That's really, really nice. I kind of dig that. I dig that a lot. Heavy, heavy resonance, I think, is, it's part of the secret. It's not a secret because everybody knows. What else to do? We're at 95 BPM. We're an F Phrygian dominant. I find myself easily distractible. By the way, I think this is going. Yep, cool. We don't have a bass line yet. I think that's the next ingredient in the groove. And so, like, thinking about this in terms of, like... Yeah, I've been a busy beaver. Oh, let's synchronize everybody. that their new quantizer? This envelope needs to be a little bit more spiky. No, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I got screwed by Perfect Circuit. I think, I've been burned by this before. Half the stuff that they have on their website is like pre-order. You know, and I'm not down with that shit. Give me now, no pre-order. I think I accidentally pre-ordered a pair, which is really dumb because I'm not that stupid, and I'm pretty sure I saw like they have them in stock, and then maybe they literally had one and it sold while I was making my decision. I mean, I don't know. Like it's annoying. I'll tell you that much. So yeah, I don't tend to look at quantizers much. The only one I've been kind of toying with for a while is the Harmoneg. That's just because it's I don't know. It's got an interesting kind of like voltage control thing, but I think everything that it can do, the well, no, that's not true. It's much more chord based, and that's a lot of what I do here. And it's big. That's the thing. It's a big chonky boy. But I do have the space over here. You know? I don't know. Let's make some R-bar stuff. It's always an easy one with this kind of scale, because there's really only a few places that I tend to go. Oh yeah. This guy was fully like I completely reset it the other day and did weird stuff. Let's find an interesting thing that we can turn into an arbahar sound. Man, super, super, super tired all of a sudden too. It's really annoying. Hmm. Yeah, it is a little deceptive. Had that I've had that thought before, but I am like 90% sure that it said that there was one in stock. So whether that's deceptive or bad timing or whatever, I don't get my toy, and getting upset. George is getting upset. Yeah, not that upset. It is annoying because I was kind of looking forward to working with that, but that's weird. Why is it square wave? I don't like square wave. Do you like square wave or for like a string? Like what? Can you just give me like a thing? Just do a thing. That's actually kind of cool. Next, we'll add a third into it. Goa? Not really. Not really. Oh, this needs the detune. Sounds a little out of tune to me, and I'm trying to kind of tweak it, and it's not an easy thing to tweak, I'll say that. Sounds good. Okay. If you listen really, 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 really closely to this, there's this kind of lower mid-rangey, like... I don't like it. Unfortunately, it's low. Let's pre-high pass it. I got this 720 sitting right here, you know? That would be convenient and convenient. That would be convent. Which ones are the high pass though? This is the question. Jesus, I can't read anything. No, seriously, I can't read any of those panel things. Low pass. High pass. Okay. Yo, dog. I heard you like filters. So we put a filter before you filtered. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. right there. Okay. And then we add a little happy little internal reverb, which will help. Oh, I still hear ugliness. Okay. I think I can work with that. Let us summon forth a gate pattern. That's why it's out of tune. Okay, let's get a control part for this guy going. Oh. Okay. And that means when you go to A2, what are we going to do? Keep it real simple. Hey, Jim. No bueno. Cool. Okay, you exist. Congratulations. I'm gonna go here, and I want to nuke this. I want to go here, and I want to duplicate it. I want to go here, and turn that off. I think that's it. The presets and stuff are all set up. So it should just be like basic. That's a terrible sound. Oh, you're muted. Yep. LFO's a little bit hot, though. Give me your level. There we go. Let's tone down that LFO a little bit. I don't think we need the extra. I got a 6 dB boost on the mixer. I don't think it needs it. It's distorting the mixer a little bit. Okay, synchronize. We're gonna do a little random octave shifty guy here. We'll just put one step. Okay, now then, theoretically, this should all be ready to go with chord change. Hey, Zach. No, this is by no means even close to being ready. Like, this is just some basics. Okay. The blob of goo, though. Sounds very nice. I dig it. Ooh, I can still hear the filter because they're not totally closed. I could just fix that. That's a really easy fix. Problem is, then once the modulation kicks in, then it goes, or whatever note it happens to be like frozen on, or it's just some like horrible like thing, and it's like, you're like, oh God, make it stop. And that's not good eats. No, it's not. We need a TB303 type part, 'cause it's fun. And delicious. And it's going through the Holocene. Will my cable reach the envelope? Oh, Jesus, what? Come on, man. Is this guy longer? It's probably like shorter. It's not even gonna... Yeah, it's like the same. Whatever. Damn it. Damnation. Well, also we could just use the other dicer, so... Um... Oh my god. I am sorry. I'm going to start a yawn cascade of doom, and everybody is going to start falling asleep. I haven't had any I sat down here, and I started yawning, and I was like, why am I so tired? Oh, I haven't had any caffeine today. It's been raining all day, so like I've barely done anything. I ran out, did a couple errands, made a couple discs. I've been just vegging for the most part. And yeah, I just didn't bother making any coffee this morning or whatever. I've got a thing of those Celsius energy drinks. So let's build this a little bit. Let's build this a little bit beefier, maybe than maybe it normally would. Let's go stereo first of all. Let's do go stereosity here. And we'll use that. They're black and blue, and we'll go just like a nice detuned sawtooth in each channel, and I think that'll sound pretty nice. I'm pretty sure. You know, I'm quite hoping, but it should be decent. And then, we're gonna absolutely cosmic debris this. Get in the hole. Oh yeah. Alright, this is not the correct place for you in my mixer. Okay, the ball of goo goes there. More of that, more that. This guy. Let's move the R bar over one. There. Okay, now you're cool. And then we'll put... Oh, hi. I turned off the boost. Listen how that sounds. It's dramatically different. Let's isolate it. Here it is without boost. Here it is with. So with resonance. And it like shuts off resonance. Like it's gone. It's wild. But we are gonna give this guy some modulation. That's right. Some modulation. You know, channel 3, I had like a funky... I kind of wanted to go maybe like slow, like whole note? I think that'd be alright. I think that'd be good. And then put that guy in this guy. want to have the... Oh. What? Why is it playing a G flat? So if we dial in the reverb end of the cosmic debris, like Foley, that's where you're at. Kind of cool to throw some random occasional, like just a hashtag random gate of some sort into the you've got a few options. It has gate input. It just literally says gate. I'm going to switch it to freeze, and then I'm going to put the SIG, start a part with just like one note, like on, but at like half notes only. And then we'll turn decay time up, which will turn the trigger into more of a chonky envelope. And it'll just, probability-wise, just turn on that. I think it needs to be longer, probably 2 whole notes. I'm watching for the happy purple lights. Do it. There. We could do something dumb with that, too. I don't know if it's going to work. Let's try it. We're going to dupe that, and we're going to put it into the feedback control. If I can find it. There it is. So then, whenever I get a 2-whole note chunk, we should get lights turned on, and then this feedback light should go up maybe into the red, barely. It's probably going to be too much. Yeah, I did see that. And the hefty little screen too. Interesting. The other thing that one could do is even branch that off once more and put it into the mix control. Hey, Jason. Let's make it a little bit more timed. Okay, we gotta put some modulation into the resonance. Let's do a slow sloth and just hook it into the resonance. It's a little much. Chugga. Cool. Oh, I hear you, little fuckers. You're muted. You need to shut up. Okay. Let's make more parts. More parts. Yep. Make parts. I need percussion. I need some bongos. My soul desires the spicy rhythms of Latin America. You know how it is. I need to borrow this guy. Excuse me, can I use your voltage? Can I borrow your voltage? Can you lend me a jar of volts? This patch needs some voltage. Oh, God. If you can name the original singer of that song, you will get a shiny new donkey in the mail. I think this is on top, guys. There we go. It's my custom conga set. All right. And then table thing. Let's delve through the bowels of the drum patching underneath here. There we go. Thing. Now, this is, of course, a very static pattern. So by changing things like the step length or the pattern length, you know. I think I'm going to swap these two. This is the mute. So less of those. Maybe 3. Now, also I'm going to high pass filter that low tom. If I can see anything at all. Filter. Hey, Sean. There we go. No, I could go even more on that first one. I don't want any of that, like, whoop, that hooty kind of lower mid-range kind of grossness. Okay, now how does that sound with yonder drum beat? Let's find out. Boom. Even more filter. I'm splitting hairs here. But that's how you hear everything. See. This is basically like boom bat techno, right? Cool. Let's use the trinitro-toluene. I mean the Trinity. With some percussive elements, perhaps. Maybe just like a couple. Maybe not go like totally ham with this and like load up all 3 parts. But I do like having some tingly bell parts and things like that. Those are always nice. Unless you're allergic. So we'll put a thing here, and then I'm going to use like the probabilistic generator for like another guy here. And let's see. There's probably dumb stuff in there right now. You should be playing sounds. Yes? Oh yeah. Well, let's not have delay. Hey, once the rain stops, this would be a good day for catfishing. That's for sure. Actually, you know what would be cooler in this? Instead of this, let's do the SIG. Let's use the SIG on like part 2, part D, and actually make like a looping, you know, dare I say it, normal part. Just like with the root 5th and 7th. That would be cool. Because we can also patch a pitch. I'm like, where's my flashlight? As I hold it. And then like we'll find a pattern and loop it. There, we got it. Nice. Then we can kind of tweak the pattern a little bit more. Maybe like... take off hold completely. Weird. Oh, okay, that's right. So this is in a different model, and in different models, the controls do slightly different things. I knew that. Yeah, they are. I find the SIG's approach to be a little bit more brute force in terms of probability and looping and stuff. The SIG seems like it doesn't like to loop sometimes, like as easily. Jesus Lordy. Let's get this way up. Now there's always the thing on here. EQ, which is a DJ filter. But we need to volume this down too, because that's nuts. Doesn't take much. That triangle sound it pierces, man. I've got a set of a triangle that it's actually in my classroom by Treeworks, and it's like laughably like the concept of like I'm gonna buy an expensive triangle. It sounds head and shoulders better than anything else. And yeah, it was hilarious. I think I inherited it too. I don't think I actually had to buy it. Um, then again, I also bought a really cheap pair of figure cymbals from a piano store that I used to teach lessons from. And they're the greatest sounding finger cymbals. They're amazing. I think they were like $10. Hey, Rob. Okay, we need more parts. More parts. More parts. Yep, more parts. Creepy voices? I don't know. I don't think that fits with this, maybe. Maybe not quite as much. But I've got multiple things available that we can do. Maybe something a little along the FME line of things. It would be fun. Three-eight time signature. I have used them with my modular in the past. It's been a long time. It's been like years since I've had them here with my synth stuff. 3/8 time signature would be fun. 3 is fun. I'm a fan of 7. But I will say, getting your modular to play correctly in an odd meter is it's no easy task. Judicious application of resets and stuff just to be like, bam, every 7 beats, reset. Stolper beats, for example, as far as I can tell, it doesn't play anything but 4/4. It's the dumbest thing ever. I don't know if you have to go in and like physically edit the patterns or just send it a reset command. And it's really unfortunate. You know? I had a way easier time controlling my drums through just a little Euclidean XOX sequencer trying to put them in 7, because you just put your pattern at like 14 instead of 16. It's super simple. At that point, it doesn't even need a reset. It just does its thing, you know? Stolper Beats is all like, yes, we will give you the interesting swing patterns, and now you can sound like Jay Dilla. What is this? You don't want to play in 4/4? Get out! Get out! It's weird. That's why I've been considering a twofold move of getting rid of a melodizer. I would miss that a lot, honestly. And replacing the Stolper Beats with something different, like I don't know, a Metron or something like that. Something that's a little bit more kind of straight ahead programmable, but with a bunch of tracks. It would be super convenient. I don't know. I just work here. We got percussion. We are doing an FME thing here. All right. Let's maybe actually hook an outlet put up to something. This guy does need a little filtering, though. I'll be honest. Um, let's go E490 ladder filter. That should provide adequate. This should provide adequate sustenance for the Doctor Who marathon. 99 tacos for $99. Thing. You're not playing anything at all because there are no gates. And I'm thinking maybe make this guy kind of long so it doesn't play every single time. Like, it'll be like dit 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 dit. Vader punk. See, these are all solutions in search of a problem. But I don't really have any issues with like workflow and stuff as much right now. I mean, kind of. There could be improvements. But the sequencing thing is definitely something. That's like a concrete example of shit that I like to do, and I have a really hard time, putting it. It can be done, but it's just a total pain in the ass, and most of the reason is behind like drums. Like there's no reason for that. Yeah, no. Um. Okay, clock. Dude. All right, number one, we go. Yeah. Something more like that. Longer envelope. Yes, thank you. Okay. And then modulation. We need some modulation into the FM index. Because that'd be crazy if you didn't do that. Faster. I want to be able to hear it. Nope, take out a gate. Yep. Dig. And it's so sparkly, too. But, yeah, a little filtering is always a good thing. But let's give it some modulation, of course. Eventually it should get pretty bright. Yeah, that's about the brightest it's going to get. And then a little bit of resonance, because this is a ladder filter, so resonance takes out bass. That's actually small. Well, how big is a melodizer? How big is the Stolper beats? Those are 40 something. I think the melodizers are 42, and I think the Stolper beats is like 36, maybe, with the expander. and I'll be honest, I don't really use the Stolper beats for what its purpose is, which is to like play funky stumbling beats. I don't hardly ever do that. So it's a bit of a waste of time. It's one of the few modules I think I bought because of like peer pressure. You know what I mean? Another COVID survivor. Welcome. Um, should we make something funky with the labyrinth? It's already clocked. I mean, it's like ready to go, you know? Oh, maybe. Stolper Beats is only 26. Yeah. Oh, 34. Why did I think it was like 40, 44, 42? I forget. Maybe I'm thinking of the Vector. I don't know. Vector's massive. Um, which is, of course, something I haven't even realized yet is that I could easily take out one of these Moog units up here and mount my second Vector. I still have a Vector Mark 1. And it's he keeps updating that thing with new patches too, so it's like almost as functional as the other one. Um, but yeah, hilarious. New part, new part, new part. How about a fifths kind of thing? Oh, you know what? Let's do that with uh, shoot. How do we do that? How do we do that? All my vector parts are taken actually. It would be a really easy thing to just fudge. You know? Like, all right, let me show you what I mean. Yeah, this will be easy. Well, it'll be fun at least. Maybe not easy. What color? Maybe pink. We'll go pinkish. Whatever this weird color is. Well, and then I was like, man, because like I have a Metropolis over here, which you can't really see, and I don't have I updated those on my modular grid yet. I do have a Metropolis here, right? I do have a chunk of space right next to it, honestly, and like if I did ditch a Melodicer or something like that, it's got a home already. It's just there. But having a vector like next to the subharmonicon, interesting possibilities there because you could send tracks out to each oscillator and just basically turn it into like a two voice like polyphonic thing. I like this view with the cables. It's like yeah, ensemble oscillator.
Hi.
But no, I've got multiple modules in here that will receive like polyphonic MIDI data, and the vector will send it through a TRS, and you just go TRS to TRS, done, instant. That whole tip top art system, where they're using like USB C. I mean, you don't need to. Okay, so I was doing a fifth part. And then I got distracted. All right. So here's what I need. I need a random offset voltage going all the way across the room. No, it's just going to my precision adder. Of course, the cable is not long enough. So the junction here will provide just an offset voltage, just whatever, you know. Um, so then is this? What am I doing? What is happening? That's what I need. 2 of these. Okay. So we need the sum to go to the second volt per octave in. Okay. And I need to plug the outputs in. Maybe here. All right, now the question is, ow, my finger slipped. Son of a bitch. All right, now the question is, if I take this guy, what was that? Oh, that's right. It's trying to add all 3 of those together. I think if I just put I was gonna say, if I just put a dummy patch cable into the first one, it'll think that there's a note patched in. There they are. Just kidding. God damn it. My finger slipped. There. Don't touch nothing. Achoo. Brrr. Okay, and now I need a clock signal is what I need. I just need like a ticka. Are you being used? No, you're not. And it's on a 16th note, so let's just plug that there into an envelopy. Dude, you're not that far from the truth, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, you son of a bitch. We're sorry. The cable you are using is too short. It's still too short. Here, I'll just... This is so excessively long. This is the shortest cable that I could come up with. Okay, so now if we hit... I don't like this. This is too... It's too tight. This is tight. We tight, yo. It's too tight. Giant pink cables. So now if I hit go... Yep. Shorter. Putting this into the long sloths. Okay, let's put a sequence in that envelope from water. For the level of this envelope. So we're going to go here. Doink, time, warp, response, level. Yeah, there is a little... the Doepfer A121S is not... It's not super precise with its knobulism. Right? So if you put the knobs in the center, since there's no center detent, it's not always perfect. There's some funky adjustments on there. That's a nice little happy little droney part. Okay. Mo parts, mo parts, mo parts. How about just some nice, thick, gooey pads? I think we need that. one last standard mixer channel. I still have 3 more in the sub, or 2 more in the sub mixer that I can use for other things. This dude is gonna go, we need to bump up the input gain. That's actually a good flitter to use. Now we just need to actually program some parts. I'm going to start by putting all of the bass sort of like lower notes here onto C. Let's just do a four part thing, and we'll make them whole notes. And then we're going to go up 5, and then we're going to go up. Let me turn on gates too. We're going to go up 9. And if I hit go. Yeah, okay, let's try that again. Incredibly boring, but that's okay because that's sort of like the job of a pad in a way. A little bit of stereo movement. Courtesy of a bipolar random voltage. It would be madness to not give that its own effects processor. Will these guys reach the MFX? I think they might. Barely. If we route. Oh, you... I'm calm. I'm perfectly calm, dude. Alright. I guess we're gonna go big chunky boy. Big chungus cables. Anyways, yeah, it's happening. Yeah, see, Francisco is obsessed with the idea of owning a Buchla system and being a snobby West Coast synthesis in the modern age kind of person. But he doesn't really know what it is. Just admit it. You don't really know. Dude, are you kidding me? Are these not going to fucking reach either? Alright, you know what? We're taking matters into our own hands here. We're just going to put it into this sub-mixer. Oh my god, I can't even get it in there. Mad boy, can't you find a hole? I can't. Actually, this is a good thing to put in here because it's got its own VCA, and then we just mute the part and it's gone, which is nice. By all means, then, enlighten us. We're all waiting. Okay, then theoretically, if we go here to ready, here we go. Ooh! You funky! This one ought to be lovely. That sharp 4. Okay, now it's weird. Something's weird there. Let's hear this again. I want to make sure that these chords translate when I'm doing them through the chord changes. I like it. I'm going to keep it. I think it's cool. I think it's dope. That little extra funk in there is that stank. A little bit of stank. Okay, and then we can just mute the part. And it's gone forever. A little bit too long. A little bit too long. Yeah, but the only thing that I'm curious is their that new plexophone, which sounds kind of like cosmic debris. It's the same thing. You know, it's, as far as I can tell, it's like a delay network that can warp into reverbs. But it's got a backplane connector, so it's an extra $150. Yeah, I used to have a CSL. I sold that. I've got like a 68 or 62 HP pod also that I feel like would be a cool thing to just build a tiny little system in. But that's, many moons in the future, if at all. Let's make another part here with... I just had a weird thought, and I was like thinking it through, and I was like, if you took a burst of gates into a slew generator, would it just sort of instantly smooth out into like a, like basically like a smooth envelope? Well, Ian, this is a modular synthesizer. This is my hobby slash obsession over the last 10 years or so. Every box you see, everything you see, every little tiny little bit up here is like one specific type of like audio processor or generator or something like that. So everything is custom. Every system is custom. Every patch is like custom. And there's something, I don't know, something about it. It tweaks my happy parts of my brain, and I just make music with it. So let's make one more part here, and then it's probably jam time. We'll go Z-Cal Dimension into like that there Banonic Lester. Bionic Lester. Well, strange name. Not as strange as Moffenzief. Moffenzief modular. Come on, that's kind of they kind of win with that. What kind of part do I need here? And one thing I don't have at all is another melodicer part, like a lead part. Maybe I should actually do that. Something to just sort of like screw with. It is, dude, it's so fun. I mean, you know, at first it doesn't make any sense. I would say, like, if somebody's never, like, done anything with a synthesizer before, it's a lot. But if you know how to program a synth already, then it's kind of easy-ish. It's just all voltages, so it's like, okay, so here I am on this thing, and I would like to put some sort of nifty pattern, but I don't know what yet. I'm kind of thinking like a cool let's make it something a little bit more rhythmic, a little bit percussive with a lot of like chance operations. But we're going to put this on 8th note. Yeah. Yeah, fully agree. It's each module is like an instrument in and of itself, and some of them are simpler than others. I mean, you know, some of them are more complex. It's easy to learn how to play a triangle. Theoretically. And as you get those rhythms that are like ting 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 ting, those are pretty easy to play too. Like I'm just, you know. Okay, I'm going to do a gate first of all. So... fuck your octave shift. Let's not even deal with delay yet. Oh yeah, link mode. Forgot. We're not in stereo. Now we are. So, okay, now those are just the basic notes, but we're not going to use them, of course, like... Let's go to low F there. Boom, boom. Okay, now, a blanket, slight probability of every step being a double ratchet. Yeah. Okay. The other thing is we're going to do a tiny probability of every single step going up an indeterminate amount. Let's do that. Oh, hi! And because it's all quantized, it'll all sound good. Okay, now we add in modulation. Alright, so I'm going to affect the oscillator itself. I'm going to throw this into the wavetable cycle, because this is like a really interesting wavetable right here. So this should get us some good, like, cool sync sounds. And I hear I'm clipping the the input of the filter just a little bit. Dude, I'm going to put this on a high pass. Do bandpass. Could do a comb filter too. This needs to be faster, and I have lots of LFOs available. So let's use one that is the correct speed for what I want. Now, it sounds really basic, but then delay. Yeah. And then modulate that filter with something interesting, like, well, no, I've got some modulation going already, rhythmic stuff. Sean, you're not far off. I'm not gonna enlighten anything more than that. Alright, okay. I got one mixer channel, and I'm gonna use it really quick, and I'm just gonna build a lead sound with the second melodizer. And I'm thinking just like ultra basic here. We'll just go super basic. What the thing, and this the thing where you put, oh, I know. How about us brain dead slobs? You'll be given cushy jobs. Okay. One of these is mono, I think. And I don't know if the other one is. I never remember. Some filters connect the left and right. So if you only put a left in there, it'll route it to the right automatically. But sometimes it's, oh, you have to plug it in on the left side. Otherwise, it's in mono. It's like, you know what? Should be standardized. Should be just. You want to do it a different way? Fuck you. Okay, we need an envelope. Is this cable gonna reach? I bet it ain't. Because that's the way it's been going today. Oh my god, it is. It's a miracle. It's a miracle of modern ski-Yankee. Well, yeah, with my rearrangement here, it is different. Very, very, very different than what it used to be. In terms of, like, where my cables go. And that's weird to get used to. Thing. Mixer. There we go. actually, let's put this into the VCA. I bet it doesn't. Even if we tread it through the bowels. Oh, son of a bitch. Story of my life. Cables never reach. FM. Wait, what? Oh, it must be... Yeah, it's really, really high right now. Alright, now I'm going to put that away. And by that I mean I'm going to mute that part completely because it's going through the VCA. We can do that! Yay! Now it's time. Well, it's time for the warning, first of all. If you are photosensitive... Now it's time to stop being photosensitive. No, it's time to stop viewing the stream. Oh, dude, thanks so much. Well, I gotta say, you know, Colin Benders and State Azure don't really do modular streams anymore. State Azure is all about the DAW, which I do need to get back to. I just got Reason 14 upgraded, actually, a couple days ago. And I haven't... I've spent like a couple hours with it, basically. So I've done hardly anything at all. But yeah, now I put on trippy video graphics and things and blend them in. And that means... The fact this does, and it should have the fucking camera enabled on this. There it goes! And we can get ultra trippy camera view action also, which I find quite enjoyable. That view right there, it's worth its weight in osmium. Okay. Yeah, I upgraded to 14. Yeah, Jake and I are doing some collab stuff, and I'm like, dude, let's just upgrade and get it done. And, you know, and then we can actually just hand project files back and forth and stuff. It's so much easier. Instead of like, hey, you have to... Even though he doesn't have all the soft synths that I do. Okay. I have to get some creativity vapors going. Honestly, and this is all in this system. I'm not going outboard at all. So, here goes, muting my microphone. Enjoy the sort of like chunk performance thing here. The vocals? No, I made them purely with four-man synthesis, which is why it's not speaking a language. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, splice. Standard Moog Lee joint right there, you know? Not that there's anything wrong with that. But yeah, I'm out of here. Until Sunday, as far as I know. Have a good one. Thanks for coming. Yeah, hit that like and subscribe if you like. If you're not, it is a helpful thing.